Welcome back to Fitness Tips. Today, we need to talk about something that might surprise you. Eggs. Most of us eat them every week. They're affordable, nutritious, and packed with protein. Seniors especially love eggs because they're easy to cook, easy to digest, and provide important nutrients like vitamin B12 and choline, which support memory and brain health. But here's the catch. Eggs may be healthy on their own, but the way you combine them with other foods can completely change their effect on your body. In fact, there are 3 common foods that many seniors eat with eggs almost every day, and this combination may actually harm your digestion, weaken your bones, and even increase the risk of serious health issues. So in this video, we're going to uncover these dangerous food pairings, explain why they're risky for seniors, and show you what to eat instead. Stick around, because the third one is something most people eat almost every morning without realizing the damage it can cause. Most people think that as long as a food is healthy, mixing it with another healthy food should be fine. After all, eggs are good for you, and so are many other staples like dairy, bread, and meat. But the truth is, food combinations matter more than we realize. Just because something looks like a healthy breakfast doesn't mean your body digests it well. Think about it. Have you ever eaten a meal that was supposed to be healthy, but ended up feeling bloated, sluggish, or even heartburn afterward? That's not just in your head. The way foods interact inside your stomach can either help or hurt your digestion and nutrient absorption. And seniors, whose digestion naturally slows down with age, are especially vulnerable. So let's go through these 3 dangerous combinations one by one. Food combination number 1. Eggs and processed meats. The first dangerous mix is eggs with processed meats like bacon, sausage, or ham. Now, this might shock you because for decades, the classic breakfast has been bacon and eggs. Restaurants, diners, and even commercials have promoted this pairing as the perfect morning meal. But for seniors, this can be one of the worst things to eat. Here's why. Eggs themselves are rich in protein and healthy fats. But when you add processed meats, you're introducing high amounts of sodium, nitrates, and unhealthy saturated fats. This combination puts extra stress on your heart and blood vessels. Studies show that processed meats are directly linked to higher risks of heart disease, stroke, and even certain cancers. For seniors, whose arteries may already be stiffer and less flexible, this creates the perfect storm for cardiovascular problems. Even beyond the heart, combining eggs and processed meats makes your digestive system work harder. Protein-heavy meals take longer to break down, which can cause bloating, gas, and indigestion. Over time, this strain can lead to nutrient absorption problems, meaning even the good nutrients in eggs might not be fully absorbed. So while eggs can support muscle strength and keep you energized, pairing them with bacon or sausage can undo those benefits and create hidden dangers for your health. Have you ever noticed that after eating a heavy breakfast with eggs, sausage, and toast, you feel more like taking a nap than going for a walk? That's not just because you're full, it's because your body is diverting massive amounts of energy toward digestion. For seniors, this extra burden can leave you fatigued all day long. And here's the key. The goal of eating breakfast should be to give you steady energy, not to drain you. That's why understanding these food combinations is so important. Food combination number 2. Eggs and refined carbohydrates. The second food you should never combine with eggs is refined carbs, like white bread, bagels, pastries, or pancakes. This one is tricky because most seniors love to pair scrambled eggs with a slice of toast. It feels comforting and familiar. But unfortunately, this mix creates a blood sugar roller coaster that can be very dangerous. Here's what happens. Eggs on their own have almost no effect on your blood sugar. But refined carbs like white bread and pastries digest very quickly and flood your bloodstream with glucose. When you eat them together, your body is hit with protein, fat, and sugar all at once. This forces your pancreas to pump out extra insulin, straining your system and leading to spikes and crashes. For seniors, these blood sugar fluctuations can cause fatigue, mood swings, brain fog, and cravings later in the day. Even worse, if you're already at risk of diabetes or prediabetes, this combination makes it harder to keep your blood sugar stable. Another hidden danger is that refined carbs add almost no fiber, which means your digestion slows down. The eggs sit in your stomach longer, and you end up feeling heavy, bloated, and uncomfortable. Over time, This combination may also contribute to weight gain around the belly, which increases the risk of heart disease and type 2 diabetes. Now, you might be thinking, but I eat whole wheat toast with my eggs, isn't that healthy? Whole grains are definitely a better choice than white bread, but here's the problem. Many store-bought breads labeled whole wheat are still highly processed and contain added sugars. Even small amounts of sugar can cause spikes when combined with eggs. The solution isn't to avoid bread forever, it's to choose fiber-rich options like sprouted grain bread or pair your eggs with vegetables instead. A spinach and tomato omelet, for example, gives you fiber, antioxidants, and vitamins without the blood sugar spike. Food combination number 3. Eggs and dairy. The third dangerous pairing might surprise you the most. Eggs and dairy, especially milk, cheese, and cream. Many seniors enjoy cheesy scrambled eggs, an omelet with cheese, or eggs with a glass of milk. It feels comforting, but here's the hidden problem. Eggs and dairy are both high in protein and fat, but they require different enzymes to digest. When you eat them together, your stomach struggles to break them down efficiently. This often leads to bloating, gas, and indigestion. Another concern is calcium absorption. Dairy products are high in calcium, which is important for seniors' bone health. But when consumed with eggs, the high amounts of phosphorus in eggs can interfere with calcium absorption, reducing the benefit for your bones. Over time, this may contribute to weaker bones and a higher risk of osteoporosis. Finally, many seniors are mildly lactose intolerant without realizing it. This means that when you eat cheese or drink milk with your eggs, you may experience stomach discomfort, diarrhea, or cramps, and assume it's just normal aging. In reality, it's the food combination causing unnecessary stress on your digestive system. Eggs with cheese, bacon, or toast often remind us of family breakfasts, weekends, or even childhood. They're comforting and familiar. But here's the truth. Comfort food doesn't always mean safe food. Sometimes, the very meals that make us feel emotionally satisfied are the ones quietly harming our health. Recognizing this pattern is the first step toward making smarter choices. What to eat instead? Now that we've gone through the 3 dangerous combinations, eggs with processed meats, refined carbs, and dairy, you might be wondering, so what should I eat with eggs? Here are some healthier pairings that give you energy, protect your heart, and support digestion. Eggs with leafy greens like spinach, kale, or arugula. Eggs with colorful vegetables like peppers, tomatoes, and zucchini. Eggs with avocado for healthy fats and fiber. Eggs with beans or lentils for added plant-based protein. These combinations not only help your body digest better but also provide antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals that protect your heart, brain, and bones as you age. Here's the exciting part. When you pair eggs with vegetables and healthy fats instead of meats, refined carbs, or dairy, you'll notice something amazing. Instead of feeling heavy and sluggish, you'll feel light, energized, and mentally sharp. Many seniors are surprised by how much more energy they have during the day just by changing this one habit. Food isn't just about what you feel right after eating, it's about the long-term impact on your health. For seniors, every meal is either an investment in your future or a step backward. The truth is, every time you sit down to breakfast, you're making a choice, whether you realize it or not. Do you fuel your body in a way that supports your health, or do you unknowingly create problems that could lead to fatigue, heart disease, or weaker bones? Once you're aware of these combinations, you can take control and make breakfast a meal that helps you feel younger, stronger, and more alive. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like it, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Fitness Tips for more health advice tailored to seniors.